Converge on Grant Park for Lollapalooza. So many people in such a small space, so security obviously at the forefront of so many people's minds. A friend to us here at Good Day Chicago and a security expert, John Frycek, back this morning to talk about tips that you can employ to keep yourself safe and your loved ones. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. I always feel a little more relieved after you leave us whenever there's a big event here in the city.
Thank you.
You know, we're coming off the heels of that tragic shooting in California at that garlic festival, and so obviously security is going to be on so many people's minds. We're talking about a lot of people. What's the first and most important tip you tell people when they're going to a large event like this?
Well, I say, prudence versus protection. So here's the thing. You have to understand the realm of where you're going, what you're doing. Check in with your friends, get a secondary type of measurement going to where you're going to meet, and if a reaction happens, if there's some type of violent occurrence actions, you have to be prudent, but you can't be paranoid. So Chicago police, working in concert with Homeland Security, working with the FBI, Chicago Intelligence, they got the greatest technology, CCTV technology. Everything is really tight there. So they're really doing a really good job. But I have two daughters going to this.
Yeah, they're going to this.
Yeah, they're going to this.
And you're not at all worried?
I'm concerned. I'm not paranoid or worried because I don't think we should hide under the bed because of domestic terror. The thing is this. I say, you know what? Look around. Be prudent. Be proactive in terms of where are the exits. Where are the police personnel? Listen to their commands if in the event of a reactive tribulation. I mean, really pay attention to yourself. Don't engage yourself with any misconduct.
You mentioned the varying agencies that are going to be involved in keeping us all safe during Lollapalooza. We had Superintendent Eddie Johnson here on the desk last hour, and he said that this year you're going to see something different. You're going to see more uniformed police officers. Yes. Why is that important?
That's called the omni-factor presence of a controlled authority. So more uniforms means we get the halo effect when we look at that. But that said, there's a big presence of uniforms, and there's also dogs there. There's also undercover police. Like I said, Chicago Intelligence is going to be there, the FBI, Homeland Security, and Chicago SWAT.
You've got 10 tips, and we've been running some of them at the bottom of your screen. No drugs or alcohol.
Sure.
Leave the venue early to avoid exit crowds.
Yep.
What is a sturdy surrounding? What's that involve?
Well, sturdy surrounding, if you have to run, hide, fight, those are the three situations you have to do in order to survive, like, say, an active shooter, God forbid. And the thing is, if there's going to be a funneled crowd of people in one exit, you're not going to get through there because that could be a mark for an active shooter to take aim at. So find yourself somewhere you could hide, somewhere sheltered, and just be observant and be careful, and then wait out the crowd and then leave to an alternative exit if need be.
It's great advice. Stay safe. Enjoy Lollapalooza. John, always a pleasure to have you in the studio. Appreciate it. Oh, where can we get more information, by the way?
You could always go on my website, johnfrycek.com.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Still ahead on your Thursday morning. Hopefully you were not counting on that $125 from Equifax. Why the government now says the company